So we have with us Mr. Chris Freeland, who's the CEO of one of the oldest and largest global accounting body, that is CPA Australia. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. It's great to be here in India.
Yeah, what makes you bring here in India?
So I started as the CEO of CPA Australia at the start of last year, and we have about 1,700 members here in India.
In India?
Yeah. So I thought it was very important to visit our members, but also it's given me a chance to understand more about India. I've been here many times for other reasons, but in this capacity, it's great to understand the accounting landscape and the opportunities. So CPA Australia has 175,000 members who are in 100 countries.
That's a huge number.
So we have a lot of members and 20 offices. And so we're, as you said, the third oldest accounting organisation. India for us is a fantastically interesting opportunity. So the India-Australia relationship is at a really exciting point.
Yeah.
I think the stars are aligned for the relationship between the two countries.
Yes.
Their trade relationship with them.
While talking about the CPA Australia, how does CPA Australia view the India-Australia relationship in the next few years?
Really positively. I think there's the great connectivity in the trade. The relationship might have suffered a little bit because I don't know if you follow cricket, but the Australians beat the Indians in the Test series earlier this year. So I'm sorry about that.
Cricket is something.
So if we can get over that hurdle,
we can have a conflict about it.
Yeah, exactly. But the relationship stands the test of time.
Positive.
So I think there's fantastic opportunities. So our role is to support our members, to provide education, to share best practices. And I think in that framework, India, each time I come to India, I'm overwhelmed at the opportunities, the scale, the entrepreneurialism here. I visited one of our members in Gujarat.
Have you been to Gujarat?
Yes, for the first time. It was great. And we went to Gift City, which is very interesting. And I did manage to fit in a detour at the Modi Stadium, the biggest stadium in the world, which I was very excited to see. But the entrepreneurialism there is fantastic. The stories that I heard about businesses that have started from nothing, and now one of them employs 1,500 people I hear about and has all of its clients actually are in Australia.
Yes.
So it emphasises the great connectivity between Australia and India. So I'm really positive about the opportunities for us to work together. I know as a nation, Australians have a love of India. We have lots of Indians living
there in Australia.
So it's there's a great connectivity.
Yeah. Well, people here in India are very business-minded, firstly, and they all are skilled. So I'm sure you must have had a very great experience with Indians. Talking about that, how does CPA Australia recognize as partners in progress for their India outreach?
So we work with a number of associations and have partnerships. So the main partnership that we have is with the ICAI, so the Internet.
Yes, that is the biggest one.
That's the biggest one.
Okay.
But we also have relationships with universities. So, for example, at Christ University in Bangalore, we have a program.
That's very famous, by the way. Very famous here in India.
I understand it is, yeah. So we have a very strong partnership there to support them in an education sense, but also with some of the Australian universities. So we cooperate on education issues.
Yeah. And other than that?
So with our associations are with our members, their employers, so we assist them, but then the professional association. So they're the main relationships we have.
Okay, perfect. Well, who and what are the factors that will help India achieve this vision?
I think the future for India is incredibly bright. I understand the Vision 2047 lays out a very ambitious program for India.
After 20 years.
Yes. So India is the most populous nation in the world now.
Yes.
With that growth and business growth, the role of accountants is really important. So to help navigate business and regulations, accounting is critical. That's true of all economies that are developing at such a rapid rate. So with that, there's a need to make sure that the Indian accountants are best practice, and so that's where we think we have a role to support the profession here and help the development of the profession, which in turn is about helping the development of India.
You just talked about the accounting and profession. How do you see AI impacting the finance and accounting sector?
There's a lot of fear amongst students about what AI might do.
Here in India or then
globally,
in Australia?
It's globally. There's a fear, but I don't think that's founded. So my own view is I'm very bullish on what technology can do.
Yeah. Are you in support of AI?
Absolutely. AI, there's a question about AI regulation, but as far as the profession goes, I'm very bullish. If we go back decades, when Excel spreadsheets came out, accountants worried that they would lose their jobs because of this new tool.
Yeah.
To me, AI is like that. It is a tool which will support the work of accountants and make them much more efficient.
And help you grow.
Help you grow, absolutely. Yeah. So I think it's a value-added tool. So I'm incredibly optimistic.
I think they should see AI as an opportunity.
They do, but they should absolutely. But the saying is AI won't take jobs. It's people who know how to use AI that will take the jobs.
Yeah.
So the key is skills and understanding how to use AI and how to leverage AI. And that's, again, where we have a role to play at CPA Australia, which is around education. And so we're developing micro-credentials around AI to assist our members to make sure that they know how to use AI in a positive way for their careers.
So basically, you're simply telling them to learn the use of AI, learn different tools, and that will help you grow you and your business both.
Don't be scared of it.
Don't be scared of it. Most importantly, correct. What does CPA Australia see in terms of trends and development for India's accounting sector?
So AI technology is a big one. Another big one, though, is ESG. So sustainability reporting is an important topic globally. Each country is at a different stage of their journey around sustainability reporting.
Yeah.
CPA Australia is a member of A4S, the Accounting for Sustainability organisation. It's a London-based organisation, but it's about helping professional associations and accountants understand sustainability reporting. So with the impact of climate change and other aspects of sustainability, there'll be a much greater role for accountants to play in that space. So, for example, in Australia, there is mandatory reporting of certain aspects of sustainability around climate impacts for some organisations. And so that's creating a lot more work for accountants.
Absolutely, I completely agree. The key priorities for CPA Australia and Indian market for the next few years.
Well, we have a great start. We have 1,700 members. I've come in as the CEO last year of CPA.
When did you started this?
I can't tell you exactly. We've had members here for a number of years, but I think there's an opportunity for us to do more with ICAI in collaboration with them. Yeah. As India is growing and as the need for accountants grows, for us to partner with them and other organisations to share best practices, help develop them. So I'm looking in my visit here. I've been to Gujarat, as I said, to Delhi, and I'm going to Mumbai next week. And I'm learning a lot about how we can be helpful to the profession here in India to help the accountants develop, and in turn that's good for Indian society.
All right, Chris, we have come to an end of this episode. Well, would you like to say anything to the Indian market before leaving?
No, just that it's fantastic to be here. I love coming to India. I'll be back for sure. And CPA Australia is really committed to helping India as it fulfills its ambitious goals towards 2047.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your warm gesture. It was nice having you here, Chris. Thank you so much. And we'll see you whenever you visit next year in India.
Great to meet you.
And all the best for CPA Australia.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.